Roundtable discussion on no kill zones in Ashes of Creation. So I'm going to frame this up, and we'll go from there. Chat, we're looking heavily at you, all right? We're going to pull in your responses as well. Here we go. Should there be locations in Ashes of Creation, Sunny, I'm going to you first, that are considered no kill zones where no PvP can take place?
Yes.
Care to elaborate? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, with an asterisk. I'm gonna call it the same sort of situation as like a town in Warcraft, where there's just incredibly elite guards that are around. Places like the markets, stuff like that. I want there to be, like, if you do decide to kill somebody in a town, that it is suicide. That is a guarantee. Like, you have to be treated like it is a suicide mission. So I would love to have the safe space thing, but I think that I would be willing to accept the no safe space if there was, one, a corruption system that actually worked, right? That if you did kill somebody, none of these loopholes, exploits, none of these other things that allow you to like somehow escape justice. Like, you need to be immediately corrupted for killing a person like that. And you need to die like instantly in a town from guards. So that would be what I would say. It needs to be so punishing to behave like that inside a town, in like the town market area, that no rational human being would do it. Like full corruption, you know, like all the stuff we talked about. You lose loot, you lose durability on gear, you lose XP in a massive quantity, and you can be hunted. Stuff like that.
Cash?
I think it's a moot point, honestly, because you could just unstuck.
You are the worst. I want you to know that, all right?
We're kind of the best. At the same time, I'm kind of the best. Okay, so I need a disclaimer in my opinion, because I think it might be, I don't know, in my opinion, it'll probably be popular and unpopular at the same time. I did not enjoy watching my lower level crafters in the guild be killed when someone declared war on us. And you know who you are. You dirty slime bags. Over and over again, right? I did not enjoy that. But at the same time, this is a PvP game with a very specific design. And that game is designed to draw conflict. If you're playing on Vyra in Alpha 2 Phase 2, you are very aware of the conflict that has taken place. Okay? And that was all designed to be a part of the game. The game pushes it, right? What I do want to see, so what I'm saying is, no, I do not think there should be any no kill zones. And I have some caveats to this too, but I don't believe that cities should be no kill zones. What I do believe is that the guards should care. So I do agree with you there, Sonny. Now, I'm not saying that the guards should be on one end at one gate and then diverge on you in the middle of town. But if you happen to commit murder or attack another player in a town and the guard is patrolling and you're within that guard's aggro distance, then absolutely that guard should step in. Okay? But what I also want to be there is a player's ability to role play the game that they want to role play. If they want to be some seedy, mysterious stranger rogue roaming town looking for his opening, then that should be allowed to happen. I want it to be more realistic than anything. I do believe the guards, if they see you, should wreak havoc on you. I don't think it should be easy for you to kill the guards. Doable? Yes. Impossible? No. And if you lose, yep, you killed somebody in town, you get the highest penalty possible. Do I think it should be completely removed? No, I don't. I truly don't. And that goes for Ember Springs and Freeholds. Does it suck to get smoked at an Ember Spring? It does. What I would rather see is, instead of there being a zone around an Ember Spring, I would rather there be a timer that will give you the opportunity, once you respawn, to get your bearings and get the hell out of Dodge if you can. I don't think it should be long, but I think it should at least give you a chance the second you respawn.
Doesn't that exist?
I don't know.
I believe that does exist.
I got killed at Ember Springs enough when EPH was pulling all their shenanigans in phase 1. And I don't remember there being...
There wasn't at that time. Okay. It is a recent ad, and so long as you don't attack, if you attack, then God save you. But if you don't attack, then I believe there is a 1-minute timer. Like Tomac is saying in chat, that is a new thing.
Okay, perfect then.
Yes. JB will pose the same question to you, but I'm going to add a couple things to it that people have suggested. One of them is Ember Springs. 2 of them is Freeholds. They're very concerned about Freeholds. Should you be eating your farmhouse dinner with your family after a long day in the fields at the Freehold and have someone kick in the door and murder you and everyone that's at the dinner table?
I feel like the scene out of Hateful Eight. Basically any scene out of Hateful Eight.
Yeah, the entire movie.
The entire movie.
Yeah, the inside of that Freehold was not a safe spot.
That was not a safe space. Oh, it's on Netflix. Director's Cut. Go watch it. Okay. No. Freeholds. Yeah, I mean, yes. Freeholds absolutely should be a safe spot. It should be. Look, and this is coming from a PvPer. And I'm going to kind of take us through a few things here. Number one, going back to Cash's point about our crafters being attacked. These people farmed for hours and lost 75% of their stuff because of a war system. My first question on the war system, and again, I'm eventually going to answer this, but I'm kind of taking us through this here. My first thing on this war decking system is, why is it not required that the other person has to accept that war declaration? War should carry a lot of weight in this game. It should feel like an event, right? That both parties want. I'm talking.
I don't think Poland said yes.